Sorry, my earbud hadn't connected in time. Hello, guys. What colour apron was this? The guess? What one? We're in purple today because I was too excited. I never really wear purple. Getting a bit of rubbing. Hello. So today we are making jalapeno popper dip, and we're also going to be making jalapeno popper dip and 6-layer magic bars, I think. Is that what they're called, Beware? And then I'm thinking, okay, so you have got two options. You got two options. One of them being beef carpaccio sushi, aburi, or Japanese miso beef instead of miso chicken. We're going to test one of the ideas of a recipe. So there's the miso chicken on the website, but I'm going to try it with beef, or beef carpaccio sushi. It's like thinly sliced beef aburi, which is like sushi rice, but like no seaweed and stuff. Never heard of the first one. Okay, good morning, Rosalie. How you been? How's your week been? What's been happening? Do you have to go in the office this week or last week? Were you telling me that you were going to the office? Good morning, Anne. How you been? Or Margot, are you excited for Friday? This coming Tuesday, okay. 7-layer bars. Okay, beware. I'm a bit nervous. I don't know what I should make first. So we need options. So maybe we do a vote. I don't know. Beef carpaccio sushi. It's like a beef sushi, or Japanese miso beef. Both use rice. One uses mince and one uses steak. That's the only thing. I need to defrost steak or mince. The mince is already kind of defrosted, but I can use that for later. I think the sushi would be different. Okay. I'm very chill and so happy to be here. Fabulous. And okay, I've got some bread here we need to put together, sourdough. And for those that are joining us, it is the 10th of the 5th, Friday. Jalapeno popper dip, my brother has been begging me for. So it's a second iteration. We're going to try and see how it turns out. I'm just going to the menu so I can tell you the 7-layer bar. Never made it myself. So I found a recipe from Belle of the Kitchen. I'll post it in chat, and you let me know if am I doing the right thing? Okay? Because this is a redemption from Beware for 7-layer bars. So this is a recipe that I found. Never made it before. Exceed says, I told him, I was laying in bed this last night, and I was like, we're making these bars that have like nuts and chocolate and coconut, and then you just pour condensed milk on top. He was like, you have this thing for condensed milk. I was like, condensed milk is so good. What do you think? Do you guys like condensed milk? So the recipe is 7-layer magic bars. I thought I'd just copy this lady. Probably do a little bit of change around, you know. Like the scuff, the snood. Hey Google, what is a snood?
According to Wikipedia, a snood is a type of traditionally female headgear designed to hold the hair in a cloth or yarn bag.
Can you hear?
In the most common form, the headgear resembles a close-fitting hood worn over the back of the head. It is similar to a hairnet, but snoods typically have a looser fit, a much coarser mesh, and noticeably thicker yarn.
So these are graham crackers, butter, chocolate chips, butterscotch chips, flake coconut, walnuts, condensed milk. Oh, yeah, it is a scarf, but I don't know what a snood is. I never heard of snood. He says a lot of things. Want that link pinned? Nah, it's okay. We'll see how we go. I can always repost it. So I'm going to make that later. According to him, a snood is more like a hairnet. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so this is a scarf. Oh, it's kind of like, I tie it up underneath here. Ready? It's not, it was raining before, but there is a thunderstorm warning, but now it's sunny. So just FYI, if there's issues with the internet, we've got, or the stream, we've got weather warning, okay? Oh my gosh. Let me look. It looks like this. So, I love it. It was from Cotton On years ago. I've had it for so many years. So it looks like that. Oh my gosh, look, I didn't realize it's changed color because I fold it in half all the time. Oh my goodness, am I going to go this way this time? And then I just go like this, half and half, like that. You just pull, and then you tuck this underneath and tie it. So like I'll do it on top. There we go. So it's like, very nice, I like it. I just feel like I'm kind of in the army, but I don't know. Nice and cozy around my neck. I don't know, I like it. That's it. 8 sushi, 1 miso. Okay, very nice. Before we continue, let's go back to last time on, show what we did on the last stream. Oh, I got to show you this. I haven't eaten anymore. Like I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Clear apple pie, impressive. I'm going to take it to Belgor today, and I'll cut you a slice now that the Jello is completely solid, so it has firmed up a little bit. But really cool. I think that we can do more things, more creative things with it. Those. So good. The pastry, the ginger spice pastry that I use, it's very similar to the one that is in my Christmas ebook, my summer. So I don't know if I should change the title of it. Instead of Christmas recipes, it should be summer recipes, because then, like North Americans or people in the Northern Hemisphere, you won't buy it because you're like, oh, Christmas. And then, but it's all recipes for your summer. I don't know. Anyway, there's a recipe in there that's apple pie, and the crust is so good, very similar to this. It's buttery and flaky, and it just made the apple pie so much better. The little pockets were made, leftover dough. And then we made pasta, 2 different types of pasta. We did Italian sausage and we did pasta alla vodka from First Things First. So it was a cheeky little stream. And we're going to do a deep dive into Discord, see what everyone has been cooking and eating over the last few days. So much flour all over it. Be interested to stew the apples and spices, then distill the water out of it and see if combining that with gelatin will make it clear and still taste like it. Exceed and I were discussing this about how to make it clearer. I don't know if getting peeled apples and stewing them further with no spice. I think the spices are could be an issue, but I think clear apple juice is made with skins. I don't know why it's got that brownish hue to it. We call Christmas in July, so call it Christmas in July recipes. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know about distilling. I don't have the equipment to distill, but there could be a way to make it clearer. What I'm saying, because you know, if you stew apples and squeeze the juice out of them, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's white. It's not brown. This is Katie80, the working lady. You know, it's an office day when you have a double post, bacon and egg bagel. Look at that. Oh, yum. Looks good. And then lasagna and Greek salad. So, I think she goes once a week into the office. Once every 2 weeks. Once every fortnight. Very nice. Cooks no sugar. Love it. Grumpy said she was making the miso chicken and she came through with the goods. So this is the miso chicken from the website, the new recipe. And it looks delicious. We got a review on the website too. She said super yummy. I said, what would you change anything? Would do something different next time? She said Mike, her husband, said he would like to try it with beef, and I think I'll use thighs next time. Very nice. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for actually doing a comment on the website. This was really interesting. You can click on this and it takes you to the time. This is a dosa maker, which is super cool. The issue for making dosa is it's not actually the cooking, because you can make them on a crepe pan. The time to soak the mix and then ferment it and whatever. I have seen that you can get dosa packet mixes, but I don't know where to get them from. I've looked in our local store and there's none available, so that's annoying. Why is there a second mouse in the screen? Can you guys see a second mouse? Or is that just me? Yeah, there's a second mouse there, isn't there? Why is there another mouse? Cursor. I see it. What is going on? Weird. Chef Negin, salmon, leftovers, farro, and grilled veg. Yum. My mouse is now frozen. There we go. Lemon ricotta cookies from Antamina from the website. Yes, these are so yummy. I will admit they're better with the icing on top. They're a bit plain on their own, but once you got the frosting, so good. And beautiful mat there. Where'd you get that from? Yes. Just talking about the frosting. So you were taking to your professor? Okay, I was going through the grocery order to do the groceries yesterday. And does anyone know why I have bao on my shopping list? Do you know what it was meant to be? I added Maltesers and tomato paste. Bao, yes. Hey Google, add bao buns to my shopping list.
Got it. I added bao buns to the list called shopping.
Yes, Liz. Liz, you're a VIP. That is definitely VIP action. Liz in the woods. I put Liz in the OC and Liz in the woods come up. Liz in the OC. Oh, are you already there? Hold on. I've got to refresh. You're a VIP last stream. But if you want to move to the woods, I'm sorry that's taken. The username is taken. I had no idea until I heard I heard you say bow. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I always know you guys would know. Subtle merch rep. My professor just emailed me asking for the recipe. Safe to say I get the extra credit for the final. Yes. Link the recipe. Love it. That's really cool. Thank you for sharing. Nito Bichito. In shocking news to absolutely no one, it's cold and rainy in Melbourne tonight. This calls for makhani curry beans. I don't know exactly what makhani means. Curry beans and baked potato with cheese. Damn. There's some are they chickpeas? They're not beans. They're chickpeas. Oh, there's beans there. Looks good. Thanks for sharing. Was it yum? Okay, so Nito is either getting a tattoo, busy at work, or sleeping in. They're the 3 options, the why she's not here. I have no idea, yeah, garbanzo beans, true, but we call them chickpeas. Chickpeas. But yeah, true, garbanzo. Where does the name of garbanzo originate? Tell me as well if you can't hear me, my voice, because sometimes my microphone, especially with the scarf, rubs and gets in the way. Nachos for Shay. Look at them. Pretty good. Yes. Lettuce in nachos. Never had that before. Do you know what's underrated in nachos? That you're probably not going to agree with me, but you need to try? Rice. Rice and nachos works well. Garbanzo is the Spanish name. Okay, thank you. Using nacho cheese Doritos. Ooh, that's smart. How did you know? How did you know they were nacho cheese? You know your products, Liz. The microphone is good for now. Thanks. The colour of them. You can tell she's in product development, can't you? She knows her stuff. And we had a power outage all day and just went back. And it just went back on. So this is my first meal. So hungry. I thought ramen and threw everything I had in the fridge, sausage and carrot in a pan with soy sauce, sesame oil, and popped in a fried egg, and voila, just in time for Molly. Nice. Oh my God, that's me. Oh my God, I'm so bad at that. Oh my goodness. Looks good. Was it fulfilling? Looks good. I'm sorry that your power went out. Glad it's back on. 2 meals from earlier this week. Love it, beware. Breakfast burrito of Greek scrambled eggs, feta and Molly chili oil. Do we have a review for that, by the way? How do you feel? Looks good. I like it. Oh my God, you're making me... I'm thinking what I have for breakfast. I was thinking crepes or... What do we have for breakfast? So I was thinking crepe. We make some crepes. Or we reheat the ones in the freezer from the Crepocalypse, the Great Crepe Tower, to see if they're any good. I do, but I don't know if they're any good. Yeah, if not, we make some breakfast burritos. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, whoa, peanut butter udon from the website. This looks good. Yum. I haven't made that in so long. Did my review also not go through? No, should have. Hold on. Let me just log into the site. It's logging in. The man, the myth, the exceed. You know how I told you on Monday's stream, we had the egg whites and I said, I'm going to make eggs benny for Exceed on Tuesday. Forgot about it, so I did it yesterday. Got up early before the gym, made eggs benedict for Exceed. It is so easy, guys. So easy to make hollandaise, to make eggs benny. It's on the website, but I'm happy to step you through it. Poaching eggs, making hollandaise, making bacon crispy. It was good. Play. Log in. So he was a big fan. The only problem is we had pretty crappy bread. I think that's one of the bigger issues when it comes to going out for breakfast. I don't know if you agree, but their choice of bread either makes or breaks your breakfast. Like if they do one of my pet peeves is when they do sourdough and the crust is so hard that you can't like cut your knife through it, and the crust is too firm. I do like sourdough, but I don't like hard crusted sourdough. So I prefer English muffins are good, but they're too small. Like it's a good base for eggs, but they're often too small. What about, do you guys agree? Like, cafe culture in Australia is huge. I don't know about North America if you go out for breakfast often and have like eggs on toast or scrambled eggs or eggs Benedict. But I think the bread choice can make or break your situation. And to be, yeah, it did go through. Yep, it's here. A lovely, quick recipe that is sure to please. I added extra lemon zest to the cookies and they were super moist and soft. Don't skip out on the icing. I added toasted almond slices on top of each cookie and they were gone within minutes. Highly recommend. Thank you for your comment. Love it. Mini pizzas with chorizo pesto from Marley Spoon. Ooh, these look good. Were they tortillas? They look good. I like the pesto. I'm still trying to get the recipe to accept my review, but can deal with that later. Oh, it's still not going through? They were surprisingly good on tortillas. Had kind of expected pita. Okay. Very nice. Thank you, Margot. Thank you, Exceed. Thank you, everybody. And then Seedith. Might as well share myself my bundt cake with hibiscus frosting. Absolutely no artificial colouring in it. I don't know if this is real hibiscus frosting. What flavour was the cake? This looks beautiful. Kind of like from afar it looked like blood, like faux blood. Looks really cool. Wow. It's very bright red, so I'm a bit confused. See, is that a winky face? Or is that like just with the hibiscus? Is there artificial colouring? Or I don't know how to read this. Very nice. I'd love to know what flavour cake it is. Looks like vanilla with hibiscus frosting. Very cool. Thank you for sharing. Knows it's too late. Speaking of bread, one of my new co-workers is going to bring me some of her 150-year-old starter once she feeds it a few times. Comes originally from the Alaskan Explorer, from an Alaskan explorer. She named hers Dolly Starton. Dolly Starton. For some reason I said Sharton. Emote because my first message. Okay, no worries. Looks great. Thank you for sharing. Were you happy with the cake, how it turned out? 150-year-old starter. See, okay, I don't know if age, I need to do some research into this, like if age actually matters compared to variety of yeast and bacteria in there. You know what I mean? Dolly's starting, that's pretty great. I like it. I have to name her descendant when I get it. Yeah. I'm so interested to learn about this Alaskan explorer, did you say? That's really cool. When you get information, let me know. I'd love to read more and learn more about it. So I think the main reason people go for age is that it's had longer period of time to be exposed to different bacteria, different yeast, good bacteria and yeast, and that's what you're going to give more flavour and sourness and things like that. Probably only matters because some of the original yeast may no longer be prevalent. Yeah, true. I would like to, see. I'm gonna research if I remember, like if sourdough starters, like if they've been studied and the cultures have been done to see if that yeast is still prevalent and still alive, and how it goes. Because that would be fantastic to get like that old bacteria and good yeast into your system. Because they say that, what was I reading the other day about gut health and about your intestines and your gut is so important for living, that it's your natural, I don't know where I was reading it. It's like your natural pharmacy, they call it. And so you should stock up your pharmacy as much as possible with good probiotics, things like kimchi, sauerkraut, probiotics, fermented foods, kefir, because those different bacterias and cultures are then adding and stocking to your natural pharmacy in your gut, and then that they grow and then they help naturally prevent illness and disease and cancers and things like that. It's just really interesting. Yeah, some of the things that kind of, I think, needing to learn more, that I think that we're becoming more aware of how important gut bacteria is for overall health, and eating processed foods and certain foods strips away, because you're not adding anything good to, there's no goodness. So, they this person was saying, I think it's, I think so. It's the Motility Project. It's called like Project Blue or something like that. And they were saying that even like with your regular diet, if you just add a little bit of probiotics into there, like a little bit of kimchi with your food or a little bit of sauerkraut, that is so much more beneficial than not having anything. It's a great way of just, adding a little bit of something into your diet. Better something than nothing, right? Okay, so what we're going to do now is we all voted for sushi. So we're going to make sushi, we're going to do the dip, and then we're going to do magic bars. So I'm going to go into the freezer. I think I got it out, I don't remember. We're going to get some beef and make some beef carpaccio recipe. I actually put in Molly Test Kitchen last night, and I've taken the photos of it. Actually, like, recipe. So, Mike is acting up. Thank you. Might have just been acting up while I was outside, but I'll put it closer to my face. There we go. Thank you, Rosalie. So tell me about your week, everybody. Who's hating, who's dating, who's hooking up, who's jiving? Anyone doing anything exciting? Is this scarf because it's cold? It's starting to get into winter, so usually winter I wear like scarves and jackets and things like that. Not that it's really cold in here. I can put the heater on, but I just get like a little bit cozy. Morning to class, damn Wi-Fi. Scaffy's wife, so I'm going to need a late sleep. Tell me why you were late. Damn Wi-Fi. So annoying, isn't it? Our internet issues. We're hoping, is it stormy near you? For us, we had a thunderstorm warning expected today. It started raining and it was getting really gloomy, and now it's sunny. So bloody weather people, they can never predict anything. Beautiful blue skies, a bit windy, but you are on notice. If anything happens, you'll know that it is the weather. If the stream gets knocked out, you'll know. Okay, so today we're going to be making the sushi, and this is the easiest sushi. And I want to show you a trick that I learned. We're going to make some pressure cooker rice. So the recipe, the trick that I learned is, if you like onigiri or you like making like a buri, sushi without without rice paper, like a buri or nigiri. This is fantastic. I'll show you it a little bit later. I haven't seen other people use it. It's probably around. I don't know, like I can't claim that I invented this hack, but I invented it in this house. So it just makes things a lot easier when trying to form and shape sushi rice. I've seen people do it in ice molds. Not about that. It's still too fiddly. The one job where you can consistently be wrong and not get in trouble. Totally correct. Oh no, it's weather. We can't predict the weather. Well, that's your job, and you should have studied it for quite a few years. But it just seems so weird that people can't predict the weather. Okay, I'm going to follow the actual recipe that I wrote up, okay? I've got to do the right thing for you guys. I think it's 1 cup of rice. 1 cup of rice. So 1 cup of sushi rice or short grain, sushi rice. I'm going to double it because then I don't have to cook rice over the weekend. Okay, so who's telling me about their week? I've been so flat out and missed the last couple of streams. Why has work been keeping you busy? Damn them. You need to write them a letter and say, Molly, I've got obligations around here. And I can't miss them. Finally done with college for the semester. Woo-hoo! Heck yes. Congratulations. That is a feat in itself. Amazing. So we've got 2 cups of rice in here. Let me just find the recipe. What are we making again? Sushi. Beef carpaccio sushi. There's no work Molly balance. Time to get a new job. True. Okay, 1 cup of short grain rice. So we've doubled it. And now it says 1 1/4 cups of water. So we're going to wash it and then we're going to add that water in, okay? So all I do, put some water in there and just do this. There was a weather class that used the classroom before us and they left their equations on the board, and they were more complicated than the stuff we did in chemical engineering. I don't fault them for not getting it right. It's just so interesting, the weather predictions, because it could be that way for 2 seconds and then things change. And they do a pretty good job. Like, I would rather them say, hey, possible hail, and get prepared for it rather than being like, it's going to be sunny, and then your car's got holes in it, Okay, so I'm just washing it until it kind of runs pretty clear-ish. I'm one of those people, I don't worry too much. I think it's still on the fence about if water, like rinsing till the water is clear, actually makes a difference, because there's starch in there already. Okay, so I'm going to use this water measure just because it's easier. So we want 2.5 cups of water. Just cold water's fine. Pressure cooker. I never have once gotten clear. Yeah, it's not totally clear, right? Okay. That's your rice. And then into there, you're going to add nothing. Okay? This is different to normal rice because the sushi rice, we're going to add stuff in, we're going to fold stuff in later. Okay? Get my arms involved. Okay, so we whack it on. High pressure, locked and loaded, plug it into the power first is a good start. Okay, we're gonna 4 minutes pressure cooker and play. It'll heat up, then it will pressurize and I won't be able to unlock it, and then it'll start to count down. Okay, so then let it depressurize for about 5 minutes and then whack it off and then release the rest of the pressure and you've got beautiful rice. I've taken some classes since I mod for a storm chaser and wanted to learn and read the radar and help anticipate what's going on. And Mother Nature does what she wants, no matter how model runs and predictions. Okay, interesting. That's interesting, Rosalie. Very cool. I did not know what that was a thing until I was cooking rice the other day and my mum said I should wash it beforehand. Yeah, some people do. I just give it a little, mainly for sushi rice compared to basmati. I just give it like a little bit of a, swirl around, a little bit of a bath. Sometimes for that is just cleaning off like sometimes dirt or bugs or something, that could be in the packet. Sometimes that just like comes to the top, like any kind of extra stuff that's around there. You just wash that off. It's just nice to know that it's kind of clean. No, all good. All good. Antamina, yeah. Very, very proud of you, Antamina. Your semester's done. Anyone else at college, uni, doing classes? I have applied for a project management course. I think it starts in June. Just to learn how to, I've been doing things on Skillshare. You guys know that I like Skillshare, so I've been doing some courses on Skillshare. Lightroom, project management, some marketing stuff, and just kind of getting I've got to work to get some certs. I'm taking a project management course through work. Finishes in June. Fantastic. Are you enjoying it? What's your role if you're Empolza? What are you doing at the moment? Okay. Just who I am this week. Okay. So that's the rice. We'll do the rest of it in a minute. Let's get into these magic bars because we'll get them baked and cooled. And you guys can tell me what you think. So the recipe is graham crackers, butter, chocolate chips, butterscotch chips, sweetened coconut flakes, walnuts, and then you pour condensed milk in it on top of it and then bake it. It's called a 7-layer magic bar. So the recipe is from Belle of the Kitchen. I posted it in chat, but I'll post it in Discord as well. Hold on. Has anyone other than Beware heard of a 7-layer bar or a magic bar? So the magic about them that they are layers, I think that it's just that you mix a lot of stuff and you put condensed milk and it just makes it go nice. I don't know. So it says preheat the oven to 350 degrees and get a 9 by 13 inch. Oh, this is going to make a lot. I might take these to Mother's Day lunch, brunch. I found out we're having Mother's Day. Oh, it's more like breakfast if it's at 9 a.m. What do you think is the cutoff or the beginning of breakfast and brunch? Jenny, it says, I make them all the time. My husband loves them. Do you do anything specific? Do you use graham crackers, butter, choc chips, butterscotch chips, coconut, walnuts, condensed milk? Anything else you add? Brunch starts at 11, maybe 10. Yeah, okay. I would say 10. No nuts. Okay. All right, so spray a pan with cooking spray or line. I'm always a liner. I always prefer to have a way I can pick it up and remove it. So with this, it's just the easy way. You can cut it, but scrunch it up. I like to just do this sometimes, just flatten it out a bit. And then, see, you know how we were talking about this on the, I think Monday stream about wetting it? I would just run it underwater, really like a tiny bit, like that, right? And it's got droplets on it. Let's have a look here. So it's got like a bit of water on it. You can't really see, but it's kind of damp. And then if I did like that, see it sticks a bit? It won't really matter for this because it's going to dry. But you don't want it to be really, really wet. So just get a tea towel or a tissue or something. But I don't think the water part is worth it. There was discussion on stream about a lady who was soaking the paper. The sweet condensed milk goes on top of the graham cracker crust. Coconut is on top with the recipe I use. Oh, okay. All right, so it says here, melt the butter in a saucepan, remove from the heat and stir in the graham cracker crumbs until completely combined. Press the bottom of the container, the tin. Sprinkle evenly with the remaining ingredients one by one over the crust to form layers, beginning with the chocolate chips, followed by the butterscotch, the coconut and the walnuts. Pour the condensed milk evenly over the top and spread with a rubber spatula. Okay. Okay, so we need 1.5 cups of graham crackers. Okay. So we need graham crackers, butterscotch chips, chocolate chips, coconut flakes and walnuts. Okay, and some condensed milk. We just need everything from the back. Okay. Tin of condensed milk. Walnuts, flakes, coconut. I'll probably need to toast that. What else did she say? Graham crackers. These are all the way from Roselli. How much is in one packet of graham crackers? Like, is that 1 cup? Is that equal to 1 cup? So graham crackers, coconut, chopped chips. I don't know. I got semi-sweet or bittersweet. What do we go for? It's all right. It's all right. Butterscotch chips, again from Roselli. Walmart, love them. Could even do the Hearth one. The toffee. Do bitter. There's a lot of sweet things happening. Good contrast. Okay. I only have a handful, less than a handful, like a tablespoon and a half, or maybe just even a tablespoon of semi-sweet left. And then this much of white chocolate. But we got nearly a full bag of bittersweet. Yes. Excuse me. Oh, I'm going to show you something. Anyone near Aldi? I bought this the other day. Choco Air. Pretty good. Pretty good. It's kind of like an aero bar. It's kind of like an aero bar. You know, if you said to me aero, this is like, I thought an Aero bar was the original version was this. And then there was a mint version. But everyone told me on stream, from what I've heard, is that Aero original is mint. And then the plain chocolate is just a secondary. But I always thought that this one was the best. Yeah. But if you said Aero bar to me, I would tell you this. And then mint came later. Oh, it's really good. It's really yummy. What is this in America? I don't know. Aldi? Choco Air. From Dairy Fine. 1935, you're kidding. I didn't know it had been around that long. Wow. Wow. If you ask me, I thought it was like a 90s chocolate. 1935, that's amazing. Who invented the Aero? Oh, the texture's really good. I shouldn't be eating chocolate this early. Okay. We need to melt half a cup of butter, which is 1 stick, 115 grams. So, half a cup of butter is 1 stick. So, I'm going to say so one more time. The rest of it is all in cups, which is a little bit hard because you know I'm a metric galley. Don't think I've ever referred to myself as a galley before. Okay. But I know a half a cup of butter in America is 1 stick, equivalent to about 114, 115 grams. Okay? And we're just going to melt that. I don't put things on the stove. I'm not that patient. Microwave. Chef Mike is your friend. Okay, that's started counting down, pressured, so I can't open the lid. Great. Now we need a bowl for our crumbs. This has been put in the wrong place. Graham crackers. Where's my grip card? So just grab this. I did see they have a motorized version now at Kmart. Okay. Here's our pedal. Exclamation mark Elgato. Guys, check out Elgato products. My little, my little horn I'm gonna toot toot. I was going through some old stuff and I found our old iPad that we used to control the stream with before we got our first Stream Deck pedal. Sorry, Stream Deck in general. And that was our first kitchen. So that was about 5 years ago. About 4.5 to 5 years ago, we got, out of our 7 years, we got our first Stream Deck. And now we're lucky to, we were so lucky that a community member bought us our first Stream Deck. And now we get to use all of their products all the time. It's just unbelievable. But we've used them, we bought a bunch ourselves. And now we get to work with them. The products are so great. Oh. Sorry, Miss, where did you get the crackers from? These are from Roselli, sent them to me in a big box from America. But you can get them from Spud Shed. Let it rip. Look at that. Crumbs. Okay, and we need, what did I say? A cup and a half. Let me just grab the butter. You don't want the butter too hot. Can you tell me why? Tell me why. Why don't you want the butter too hot when mixing with the graham crackers? Have you been paying attention?
Have you been paying attention?
Pressure cooker just went off. Have you been paying attention? Yeah, I think you can buy them at the spud shed on occasion. Burns them? No. Yes, Liz, they soak in too much. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So that's 1¼ cups. I probably need more. I might just do a smaller portion rather than a big tin tray. I might just do a square tin. If I was a square tin, where would I be? Square brownie tin. Oh my goodness. I haven't made brownies lately. Where's my brownie tin? Yeah, burnt flavour. No, so adding hot butter or hot fat to something will create an environment where like it absorbs into the graham crackers or the cookies. So if you want it cool, room temperature, it will stay kind of crunchy. Cool? I think they look like the same. They kind of are the same area, aren't they? Okay, let's have a look. So this is 27.5 times 17.5 times 3.5. 1,684 cubic centimeters. Okay, seems like a lot. No way. What? 27.5 times 17.5 times 3.5. Okay. That doesn't seem right, but okay. Okay, so this one now is 18 by 18 by 3.5. 1,100. So this is slightly smaller. Just slightly. Okay. Do well. Okay. It's exactly the same. The only issue that I have with opening a second bag of graham crackers is that what I'm going to do with the other half. I'm very hesitant to use products that are from the US that I get sent because then they're all gone. Make cheesecake. You're a woman after my own heart, Liz. Just a half mini cheesecake. So I decided on the menu for Monday. Brioche donuts, pork lard, naan, and sheng bao. That's what we're making on Monday's stream for my birthday. So we could do some like, I love your lab. You've made it. I love it too. But I know Xi doesn't like it, so we're going to make sheng bao. Because basically the naan bread recipe is the same filling, is the same wrapper as the sheng bao. So you just fry it. It's a very versatile dough. So I was like, if we're going to do lab, then we can definitely just do a chicken filling and then make bao for Xi and me. and we're making brioche donuts, which I'm excited for. And I bought ice cream to then cut a donut in half, do like an ice cream sandwich. You'll be very excited. Guess what ice cream company I bought? You won't believe. Tillamook. It was $10 for a small pint, well, I don't know how much is in a pint, but yeah, I was really excited to see it. So I got a chocolate mudslide or something like that. There we go. Okay. Into there. Graham crackers. We've got a spatula. We've got our speech. And now we're going to mix this around. So yeah, it was pretty cool seeing Tillamook there. I usually get connoisseur ice cream if I'm feeling bougie. It's like a fancy brand because I like their flavours. I'm not a big ice cream person, but I usually, if I'm getting something, I'll get like a nice vanilla. Wow. Shivers. Gotta. So that's what ladies say, shivers. They don't say shit, they say shivers. Oh, shivers. That's what we were only allowed to say as a kid, shivers. But when you say it out loud, it doesn't actually make sense. Instead of shit, you say shivers. Why would you say that? Little trick. I get these little... I can only find one, so it's not really good to show you. But little clips. And you can just clip them to the side. I think I've put them all in my studio because I was using them to hold up backdrops. But they can help you hold like that. Or you can get little magnetic clips that stay on your fridge as well. And they just help hold the liner. Okay, so now we dump this into here, I think. So these are magic bars. And we're going to find out why they're so good. I'm assuming they're going to be buttery, very sweet, and really moreish. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt in here just to kind of make it a bit more savoury, to kind of get that sweet, salty balance. It seems really oily. So we'll see. Does it say press down? Melt the butter, blah, 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 press into the bottom of an... okay, cool. I think we could have done a little bit more graham crumbs. We're done now. That. Grab the rest, press the rest with this. So it's going to be the base of a kind of a slice or a bar or a square. So you want to press it in pretty well. Look at that. Here we go. Fantastic. Now it says, so we want to sprinkle over 1 cup of chocolate chips. We decided to go with these. Bittersweet. Part of me also wants to add some milk chocolate. So I might do that. Because these are a bit rich. dark chocolate can be a little bit rich. So what I'm going to do is like that, right? And then I like milk chocolate, and I am a big fan of hazelnut chocolate, so I'm going to get some hazelnut chocolate here and some milk chocolate. And chop it up. But the only issue here, we're going to come across using block chocolate compared to chocolate chips. Can anyone think? We might come across a little issue. So I'm not going to do too much. So chocolate chips keep their shape, right? Chocolate bars like this, they go gooey and melty. And they often stay gooey and melty. So we could have an issue. Look at this. Oh, doesn't that look just majestic? Hazelnut chocolate. Oh, yum. Yum. So, yeah, an issue we could have is that this sets hard and then this stays gooey. This is Aldi chocolate, Aldi hazelnut chocolate. It is so good. So we're going to do that there. This area is going to be milk chocolate, okay? Right, it's perfect for Mother's Day. My mum's on holiday, but I might take this to my auntie, and we've got Mother's Day breakfast. It's not brunch because it's at 9 a.m. Okay, 1 cup of butterscotch chips. These ones. So Australians, you might not have seen these because I had never as well. They're butterscotch chips. They honestly taste like alcohol. I don't know. They taste boozy. They taste like Baileys. This is the only way I can explain it. They actually taste like Baileys. They have this weird aftertaste that is strange, and it's like Baileys. No joke. Can anyone back me up there? They're very sweet, so I don't add as much. I'm gonna do like 3/4 of a cup. And then we want coconut flakes. It says sweetened, but I don't really do sweetened. We don't really have sweetened coconut flakes here, and I don't buy them, so I just do regular ones. Unsweetened, because I am a believer of salty sweet, and if you can have something that is kind of like a respite from all the sweetness, the other things that are going to be in here that are going to be super sweet. Yum. That being said, this is moist flakes, and these are sweetened. I don't really like them though. I have been known to wash the sugar off, wash these to dissolve the sugar, and then I recook them. Okay, 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts. Could do other nuts if you wanted to. We could do more hazelnuts, but I want you to rank your favorite types of nuts. Hazelnuts, pecans, walnuts, Brazil nuts, almonds, macadamia. Rate them. Rank them and rate them. I'll just rank them. It's fine. But I used to love walnuts, but then because pecans were really expensive, but the more I've been to the US and now getting older and buying pecans from Costco and more cost effective, pecans are so much better than walnuts. My auntie and uncle used to have a walnut tree at the front of their house. So we used to sit there as kids and grab them and get a brick and crack them open. Brazil for number one, just eating. I love that. I think Brazil nuts are underappreciated. I personally really like Brazil nuts. They are hard to get your hands on. Such a pecan fan? Walnuts for baking. You like pecans, walnuts better than pecans? Interesting. They are really good. Walnuts are really good in banana bread. Okay, and then we pour a whole can of condensed milk over this. Oh my God, even for, this is such, okay, I mean this with no disrespect, but this is a very American recipe. So this is, oh my God, I don't think I can do a whole can. Christmas nuts, not that I think they do them anymore. What's a Christmas nut? These were a redemption from Beware, yes. Oh my gosh. So you just, I don't think I can do this. Pour the condensed milk over it like this. And I think that's why it's called magic. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm not going to use the whole tin. Oh, the bag of mixed nuts. I didn't realize my auntie and my aunties and my mum used to always have nuts at Christmas time. And that, like, I was confused. So we were divvying up last year, who bought what for Christmas. And my auntie was like, I'm going to bring the nuts. I'm like, who the fuck eats nuts for Christmas? But turns out it's a massive tradition in my mum's family that they have nuts. They had it since they were kids, always had nuts at Christmas time. Never knew. There's a bit of condensed milk that went on the inside of the, oh no, there's more here, on the baking paper, and I know it will burn, and then I'll have to wash and scrub the tin. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that looks good as an American. So so it says pour the condensed milk evenly over top and spread with the rubber spatula. I think that's pretty good. I don't think you can really, maybe down there. And then that just bakes, does it? Oh my goodness. Everything else is going to get melty because, chocolate chips and things are going to melt. And it's going to create layers. Wow. Okay. I'm excited. Put in the preheated oven for 25 to 30 minutes until the edges are brown and the middle is set. Wow. Okay. We're known for a good time, not a long time, Molly. I like that. Okay. And my little trick, what I do is condensed milk I usually have in a jar, because that's why I was going to need a whole tin. But you just get a squeezy container like this, or I bought these on Amazon. So I put Szechuan chili oil, olive oil, and I've got another one with buffalo sauce. They're really handy. This is used to be a product that was sold. I don't think they sell it anymore. Squeezy condensed milk and doce de leche, or how do you say it in English? Dulce de leche. Basically caramel. And then you just... Hey Google, close bedroom blind. I think someone's here. Hold on. Oh, that's the gardeners. Yeah. It's gardening day. Park. Oh no, wheelie bean cleaner man, okay? Hey Google, activate all of the blinds, the shutters in the front of our house go down. I know that the dogs like to look at the park and they like to protect it, but it annoys me. And blocks out the noise as well for you guys. Yeah, so then sometimes, you know, you want some condensed milk in your coffee or in a recipe, you want like a tablespoon or something. It's a really great way to have it, but then you're not going to waste using a whole tin. Amazing. You can do small batch recipes. In my family, we grew up calling it Nestle's milk. Nestle. My granddad likes it in his coffee, and my uncle like it, you know, instead of milk, sweetened milk, basically. Do they still do the tube condensed milk? I'm not sure. I know you can get condensed milk in a tube at the camping stores. And then you store it upside down. This is how the caramel one comes. I just ripped the other label off. Like that. So you just store it like that, upside down. And then I keep it in the fridge. And then I just wash it out when I use it all. Wash it out and then I replace it with a new tin. Best ever. Okay. So, are you ready to do... I'm just got to remember what's on the menu today. Sushi and and the popper dip. Would you like to do sushi first? Or jalapeno popper dip? Would you like? Recycling? I never know if you need to wash things. Cleaning up. Okay. Sushi, okay. This is our kind of our candy drawer. We didn't know, so you got like chocolate chips, leftover Easter eggs, lots of blocks of chocolate, Jello, jelly, candy canes, Geartard chocolate blocks. One. All with the... So one of the best things from me personally is if you have chocolate in your house all the time, you don't crave chocolate as much. And so sometimes when I want something sweet, I'll go in there and I'll bite like a little bit of milk chocolate or dark chocolate or something. But it's definitely stopped my cravings for something sweet when I know it's there. It doesn't feel as exciting. Like I used to buy a chocolate block and we used to eat it in like a day or two. And for the last 6.5, 7 years, or even longer than that, no, because I've been buying it like longer than that, big bags of chocolate, having an excess amount of chocolate, it has just, you find that you don't really crave it because it's like it's available, it's there. The exciting part of it is not, worn off. I wish they sold smaller packs of candy canes. I only want one. I only want like 3 and I can buy 8. Just keep them for later. How do I pronounce your name? Elo Klee? Is that right? You guys want sushi? Buy them and give them to others for your... Yeah, give them to your friends. Good idea. Okay. So we've got our chopping board here. We'll just reuse this one. What is this? There's a chopping board. I don't know what it was used for. Yeah, you can pronounce it like that, yeah? Eloquently. Okay. All right, sushi. So, we're going to need a tablespoon of vinegar and half a tablespoon to 1 tablespoon of, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, 1 tablespoon of sugar, a little bit of salt. That's to prepare our rice. Then we're going to do the beef, which is just salt and pepper. Pan fry that. Mirin, light soy, garlic cloves, Kewpie, red onion, spring onion. So easy, but it's so yummy. Oh my God, it's so yummy. So go in the back. So we need rice vinegar is here. Mirin, light soy, sugar we've got there, salt we've got there, Kewpie, I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay. Oh, hey Google, set timer for 20 minutes. We didn't set a timer, did we? Did we? Go red onion, excuse me, and Kewpie. So this is possibly one of my favorite ways to eat sushi, and I will show you just, oh, hey, Red Kitchen, thank you very much. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna prepare our rice first, and I have to double it because I made double rice. So we need 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, like this. Oh. And then into there we're going to add sugar, just regular granulated white sugar is fine. So this recipe is inspired by sushi that I ate years ago. Oh, give me 2 seconds, Liz. A sushi place that I never really loved sushi with rice, seaweed. So I tried beef aburi, and it was so good. And it's, the place to go to is like an hour and a half near IKEA. And we never really go there, but I wanted to recreate it. So this is kind of my rendition, and I really like it. So I hope you guys do too. For a meal redemption, can I do a sweet and savoury? Ask if you use the same base but needs 2 different fillings. Does that count as 2 dishes? No, you can redeem it. I'm pretty okay, lenient. I'm not a stickler for the rules. What is it? Okay, just wipe this down. Okay. So we've got vinegar, sugar, and we're going to add some salt in there. Maybe just a little bit, just a pinch. Just to take off the edge of the sweetness, kind of give it some savoury flavour. Go here, grab our sushi rice out. So this is double what the recipe calls for, just so that we can have extra over the weekend. But it is a lot of rice. Okay, so this is from the pressure cooker, rice, water, that's all that's in there. Look at this. So good. So what we're going to do is mix this together. Kind of sprinkle it over. And we're just going to mix this through. It's going to add moisture, so it's going to kind of create the rice grains to kind of separate and not go as sticky for a little bit. And then it's going to be absorbed into the rice. I'm not very competent at sushi, so I don't know the perfect way of making sushi rice. But if it should be sticky or if it should be, I don't know how, in the ideal way, but this is just how I do it. Okay. So the thing with the sushi rice is it's sticky. It's high starch content. And one of the big problems I come across for myself when making a burri is you need to have either wet hands or oiled hands. I like to wear gloves and it's a bit fiddly. I'll show you what goes into it. So you get a plate. Sweet savoury stuffed pretzels. Molly I've never made a stuffed pretzel before. Can choose any fillings. For example, I've seen in oh!
Meal redemption ingredients.
Liz, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, I love that. Cookie dough for sweet, artichoke dip for savoury. Hold on, so you want chocolate chip cookie for sweet and savoury? Okay, that sounds good. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna grab some gloves. Thank you, Liz. It's gonna be a cool redemption. We're getting through some of we've got a bit of a backlog. Hope you guys have been liking the ones so far. You can choose whatever you want. Just use the pretzel dough in a sweet and one in a savoury filling. Okay, those are just ideas. All right. We like spinach and artichoke dip. It's a good opportunity for me to make the one from First Things First. From All In Together, sorry. Okay, so showing you how this works, how it usually goes. Okay, so if you go to grab this, it sticks to your hand, and it's really hard. Like the granules go everywhere, and you're trying to shape it like this into a shape, and it's messy. So what you can do, which the best way I've found, is getting some sesame oil or some neutral oil like that, and just wet your gloves. Okay. So you're trying to get like a shape. I'm not very good at it, but I don't think you need to be. It's just kind of like a shape like that, right? Yeah. But what if there was another way? What if there was a better way, an easier way, not necessarily this shape, but a way to make small, bite-sized pieces of sushi easier? How if there was a way? I got thinking about this last week because this is one of my favourite meals, but it's tedious, right, to do the shaping. So what I decided was to try this. I don't know if this is the one I used. A cookie scoop. Not an ice cream scoop. Cookie scoop is a bit better because it's a bit smaller. But look at that. Isn't that amazing? Doesn't it make sense? Look at that. It's probably already someone's invention, but I just thought of it and I thought, yes, that is what I need. So I just like kind of compress it. Or as you scoop like this, you just grab and you kind of compress it into the little mold, press it down, and then you go, oh, bang, bang, look at that. Amazing. So if I teach you anything, let it be this. make your brie with a nice cookie scoop. And this is a nice size because it's nice, it's, bite sized. This is just a regular cookie scoop. Look at that. What do you think? And if you want, you can shape it into like a more elongated piece now that it is basically captured enough. It's so much quicker. So the rice is still warm. It's allowed to cool down. Like that. Yeah, I like a little bit warm, but because I like to, I'm basically impatient, so I will eat it when it's warm. But if you want to cool it down, portion it and then cool it down, it's a bit quicker. Kind of a little bit of a hack. So I think that's enough. This is probably like 2/3 of the recipe. It makes quite a bit. It like serves about 4 to 6 people, depending on like your serving, how many you want to eat. I could eat a lot of these. What's everyone's favourite hack? Molly has taught them. Mine is how to peel hard-boiled eggs with a spoon. In general, I've learned a lot about eggs. Have you? What have I taught you about eggs? That's so interesting. Using chopsticks to mix. I love to hear this type of stuff, and I need to like imprint it in my brain that I do actually teach you guys stuff. Because I was talking to Exceed yesterday about birthdays, right? And so as a kid and when I was younger, I used to get really excited about birthdays, and then people in my family, they're just not really big. They don't really care too much about birthdays. And so it was like, oh, Molly's birthday. She gets so excited. And it was like, I always felt like it was a bad thing to get excited. So I always felt like unsure about, certain things. And Exceed was like, I was like, I don't think people care about, like sometimes I don't feel, I don't know where I'm going with this. Like that, I don't know what I'm saying. Putting chicken stock on the rice. Yes, chicken stock's a big one. But what I was thinking has got to do with me teaching you stuff. And that Exceed said, I mean more to people like than what I think I do. And I teach people more like things than I think realise. Okay, so rice bowls like that, easy. How quick and easy was that? Rather than burnt fingers and shaping and whatever, so easy. So what we're going to do now is take off these. It's getting a bit warm in here. I might have to take the scarf off, or I might just turn the aircon on. Okay, so your 3 toppings, it's so simple, okay? Spring onion or scallion, red onion slices, and Kewpie. Okay, so you just want to take your spring onion, and you don't want to use the white part, you want the green parts. So I also get excited for things, and most people don't. I just love to celebrate, small things, and I like, yeah, I just get very excited about little things that some people don't. I'm glad you're my people. And so I get excited about little hacks and things, and I hope to share them. Okay, like that. Beautiful. Now, so we're going to grab here. This is our red onion. So So I'm just going to take off a little wedge just like that. Okay. Peel here. Take off this end like that. And then we're just gonna, we can start from here if you want. You just want thinly, you actually don't need many, okay? Often I will cut too many. We only need like one kind of piece per sushi, so don't cut too many. I've already got a list started of my favorite, my coworkers' favorite colors and ideas for things I can stitch for them. I've only been in the building for 2 weeks. I love hard and fast, so I can relate. Oh, that's beautiful, Beware. I just think that it's taking notice of small things and details like that shows that you care. And I think that people like to, like, there's that mentality. People like think they're tough or whatever when they don't get excited about things, or you don't like, things are childish or whatever. I'm like, why? Why can't we be mesmerized and excited and joyful? Like why do we, when we become adults, we need to be serious all the time? I want to be joyful. I like to be joyful, guys. Hey Google, how long on my timer?
It looks like you don't have any timers set at the moment.
What? Is this how I don't have a timer at the moment? God damn it, Marty. Okay, so you can get a fry pan, any fry pan. Let's just go with this one. Cast iron. Okay, nice hot pan, some oil. Checking when you put, oh, thank you, love. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you for going to the effort of like that. I appreciate that so much, because you don't have to go to the extra effort. And I want you to know how much I appreciate that. Okay. So this is our steak. So this is a big piece of steak. This will do way more than we need. So just pat it dry, because then like the salt and pepper will stick on a bit better. Okay. And then we go here, salt, like that. Wash your hands. Coincidentally, I have a dog who's come in. Okay. 26. Oh, so it's nearly ready. Okay, I have to have a check on it. So it's supposed to be 25 to 30 minutes. It's nearly done. Okay, so we want to heat that up. Nice hot pan, okay? Okay. So it says brown on the edges, which I don't think it is yet. Mm-mm. What do you think? Oh my gosh, it's pulling away at least. Look at that. Or maybe another 10 minutes. And it's not set. It's said to be set in the middle. Oh my God, I think this is going to be delicious. I'm probably going to eat one bite. I'm going to eat one bite. Looks like cheese. It does. I like melted cheese. What are you doing? He's laying crossways over my mat. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Okay. Here. Like that. Pick this up. And then on this side, a lot of salt and pepper. A lot of salt and pepper, okay? And we only want to cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes. You want it to be, it's beef carpaccio. You basically want it to be rare, medium rare. And then if we want it cooked longer, we're going to blowtorch it with the blowtorch, okay? To kind of finish it off. But nice hot pan. Cook it on both sides. And if you want to flip it, you flip it, baby. I don't give a crap about what these people say, like, only flip it once, only flip it whatever, because I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Flip it if you want to flip it. Don't slice it before it's started to cool down. But if you want to flip it, you do you, boo. Okay. Sauce. This is the good stuff, okay? This is the important part. This is the sauce. 3 ingredients. You've got mirin, soy sauce, light soy, and garlic. That's all it is. It's kind of like a teriyaki. I don't know, I wouldn't call it a ponzu because it doesn't really have any acid in it. These garlics are a bit odd. Okay. But the garlic does this amazing thing where it starts to like almost thicken the sauce. So we want 1/4 cup of mirin into here. So does anyone not know what mirin is? It's like a sweetened cooking wine. Hey Google, what is mirin?
Here's the definition of mirroring, the reflection or replication of something.
Hey Google, what is mirin sauce? Japanese sweet wine, yes. Half a tablespoon of soy, light soy. Okay, let me just have a taste of that. A little bit more. Yeah. Okay. 1 tablespoon. And then 1 to 2 garlic cloves, okay? And what we want to do is we want to crush them into here. And see how the sauce is really like thin? I'll show you what it changes like. I tried to find some science on this. I don't know. But like the garlic has this thickening ability. But I can't find any information on it. Just something I've noticed in this sauce. I don't know if it's the soy reacting with the garlic or garlic has this ability. I don't know. But downside of warmer weather, I forgot about Lara's too hot to do anything during the day. So when it cools at night, she becomes yeah. Is it already that hot for you? Okay, so now the sauce comes alive with the garlic. It like brings it together. Okay, here. So cast iron gives it a nice char. Look at this. Look at that crust. Yes! I'm going to put my fan on. She got a lot of energy, beware. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more garlic. And then, I haven't changed the camera, sorry. Like that. And then I use the garlic inside here because it's peeled. You don't want to waste any garlic flavour, guys. Like that. And then let it sit and it will come to life. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. It's been 5 minutes at the moment. Thank you. I think we'll take them out now. Maybe another 5 minutes, Roselli. Maybe one more. A lot of 5 minutes. Okay. So that is our steak. Taking that out, heat off, and we're just going to put it over here to rest, okay? Don't touch it. Don't even touch it. I know it's really hard, but don't touch it. I'm going to put a little more salt on it as well. And if you want to go extra, my phone set a timer. A little bit of MSG over top of the beef. Oh, it's good. By her standards, it was 75 Fahrenheit, muggy as heck. Okay, let me see if I can work this out. So I read somewhere, so 76 minus 32, so that's 44 divided by 2, so 22 degrees. Hey Google, what is 76 Fahrenheit in Celsius? Hey Google, what is 76 Fahrenheit in Celsius? Something about this, it's also soft. 44, 24? So I was close. I said 22, so I was close. I was close. Fuck yeah. So that's what I learnt the other day. I think that's too much sauce. So how many? 62, 2 tablespoons mirin. Yeah, I think we'll try that. Yeah, so you minus 30, I thought it was 32, and then you divide it by whatever is the result, then you divide it in half. We'll divide it by 2. You halve it. This doesn't taste right. That's mirin, isn't it? It's not tasting right. Is it more soy? I always let it sit. Just let it sit, Molly. Okay. I don't know if it's the brand of mirin. I'm going to have to make it again. Have your nipple my ear. Okay. Mirin. Let's try this again. I usually do it without thinking, so I'm trying to create the recipe. Okay, so let's go. It's half a tablespoon is 10 mils. So then 1 teaspoon is half a tablespoon. A quarter of a tablespoon is 1 teaspoon in Australia. What's going on? Why is my taste buds off? We'll see how it tastes on the actual shiso. I might be just going crazy. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready? And before you say, I just want to get in before everyone tells me that this is gross and that the steak isn't cooked enough, okay? Don't say it, just wait. Don't say it. Kind of want to push that in. Okay. Okay. Oh, you can have the end. Just because you've been a good boy. Okay. Five minutes. Thanks, love. All right. Okay, I know that that is rare for, or too, not cooked enough for some of you. Going here. Look at that. Oh, it's good. All right, wait for that to cool completely. It looks like cheese on toast. All right. I'm just figuring out which way is better for me to cut. Yeah, I think this might be. If you want to cut this really thin and better, cool it down completely. But like I said, I'm impatient. All right. If you want, you can flip it over. This end will be more well done. But like a sirloin porterhouse is my preferred. This is top sirloin. Your best would be like a eye fillet, like a filet mignon. Okay. So you want it nice and pink. Okay, it's meant to be carpaccio, it's meant to be rare, to medium rare. And if you find, like for Exceed, he really likes this as well, but he doesn't like it pink. So what you do, like this is how I would eat it, like that. Yum. It's supposed to be raw. Hey! Logan, thanks for the raid. How you doing? Okay, so. Like this. Lay your piece over. It just lays like that. Chester is staring at me very intently. The horse face. Oh, I can't. Do you know, I never knew that lyric, the horse face thing, until you guys told me, and now I can't unhear it. Okay. Heading back to lurk. No worries. Thanks for being here. So, like that. This sushi, I would love. This is why Exceed and I love this, because we're not massive fans of seafood. And this is so yummy. You know, the most popular recipe on my website is teriyaki chicken sushi, because it's sushi for the people that don't love seafood. Okay. Ready? Chachu. So if you don't like it like this, you blow it like this. There's like a nice flavour to it as well. Like that. Okay, turn it off. Like that. So you got some raw, some, more done. I'll actually just swap that one for there. Okay. Yeah, now. I forgot the Kewpie. Hold on. So this is better if you've got a smaller Kewpie jar because it's got that kind of star print. This one doesn't really. Okay, you go. Romy. Like that. Hey, Bricklane, thank you very much. Beautiful. Okay, now you grab 2 or 3 slices of red onion. Romy, dude, I'm cooking steak. Rome, here. Rome's, he's in a meeting and he's scratching on the door. Okay. So red onion, like that. This recipe will eventually be on the website. It's in the Molly Test Kitchen for if you're a subscriber to the channel, okay? It's so good. So subscribe to the channel, support my content, but then also get early access to recipes. That's how I earn a living and keep making content. Well, so you get a little bit of crunch. And the next thing is this. Spring onions. Just place them on there like that. Have you made TikTok? I do have a TikTok. I don't post on there regularly. When I post reels, then I post them on there. Okay. And then last but not least, the brings it all together, okay, is this sauce. So look, how this sauce has gone a little bit thicker. Let's go like this. Okay. Hey, Texas Hula, welcome in. Okay, and then you want bits of garlic in there. So it's sweet, salty sauce with the mirin and the soy. It's one of my favourite sushi, just because it's like beef. You get good quality beef. My husband likes it because he doesn't really, it's got no seaweed either. I'm not a massive fan of seaweed. But yeah. What do you think? Let me just tidy up a little bit. And with the little hack of doing it with the ice cream scoop or the cookie scoop, it makes it even easier. Oh my God, I've just picked up one and it's fallen over, so stay up. What do you think? Would you try something like this? In the chat. In the chat. Yeah. Look at that. Yum. Ready? It's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. Yum. The sauce, the Kewpie, the crunch of the kind of veggies on top. Yum. Yum. It's so good. So this recipe, as I said, is in the Molly Test Kitchen beef carpaccio sushi. But, I forgot to do some rice balls. I want to show you something else. Just heaven. It's just heaven. Honestly, minimal ingredients. Rice vinegar, sugar. That's the base. You got beef, salt and pepper, Kewpie, red onion, spring onion. A lot of the ingredients you already have in your house probably. And then a sauce which is mirin and soy sauce. I've got 2 jealous dogs sitting here. All right, we'll do one more. Oh, it's so good. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. You could try it. Look at it. It's just so inviting. Okay, one more. I won't show you while I'm shoving it in my gob. Turn the aircon on because I'm getting hot in here. Woo! Woo! So ladies and gentlemen, that is beef carpaccio sushi a la Molly. That's how I do it, how I love to eat it. I would say sometimes I would make this and I'll eat a whole piece of steak myself, and you cut it really thin. I'll eat a lot of this. I make it probably like once. I don't have access to steak, but I might make it once every few weeks. Yeah. Just when I got a hankering for it. And it's so easy. So quick and easy. So that, I think that was definitely better than the other thing we were going to make. The miso beef. This is better. Yum. And then all I do is refrigerate the rice, refrigerate the steak like that, and then when it's cold I just slice it, blowtorch it, and then you got the sauce in the fridge. Easy. Easy. Speaking of peanut butter and jelly, it's not a thing in Australia, but I tell this story quite often that my dad, who is 62, used to read Archie comics when he was a young boy, and there was peanut butter and jelly, and he wanted to be like Archie. I don't know who the protagonist is, but he wanted to be like, you know, he was influenced. So he went home and he said to his mum, I want a peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter and jam. And the only jam that they had was apricot. So he would have apricot jam with peanut butter, and that was his favourite snack after school. He loved it. Heavily influenced by American cartoons. Oh, comics. How cool is that? Okay. A simple yet good sandwich. We've made, from scratch, we made jelly, a grape jelly. This was years ago. I made a fresh loaf of bread. I made jelly from scratch. I did peanut butter from scratch. We made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich completely from scratch in one stream. And it was really good. But we don't have grape jelly in Australia. I would probably say strawberry jam is a good alternative. But yeah, it's not really a thing. Ham sandwiches, ham and salad are probably my go-to here in Australia. Love a good ham and salad roll. Rather than a sandwich, we do rolls. But both are good. What about you guys? If you had a sandwich in your country, like, what is a good go-to sandwich? PB&J? What PB for you, Dex? Okay. I never knew grape jelly wasn't a thing. Yep, I don't think grape jelly is a thing outside of America. I would be poised to say. All right. Still slightly, very, very slightly warm. Oh, it's still warm. I wouldn't say slightly warm, but let's cut off an edge. Concord grape jelly is the best. Okay. I prefer jam over jelly. Has some texture to it. All right. This might still need to be cooler. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's still a little bit gooey and soft. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm gonna keep a piece, put the rest in the fridge. So there's dimpling and there's oil on top. I would say that's butter. Excess of fat, possibly from the chocolate chips, the baker's chips, the butterscotch chips, or too much butter in the base recipe. So which is, what should we call it? It was butter and bread, graham cracker. I think it's a good idea. I love a glass of milk with anything sweet. Rule number one, though. Fuck, I'm good. Just ask me. Fig jam. Oh my God, I love boysenberry, but we can't get it in Australia. That boysenberry jam that I got sent from California. Oh, amazing. Oh, I've got milk. Okay, I am I know that this is an odd occurrence. You'll see someone put milk in ice in their milk. That is me, baby. I've come to realise that a lot of other people don't do it. Just me. And I'm a proud milky, icy girl. Rome. Okay. Big gem and cheese. Oh, quince paste and cheese too, yeah. Okay. Milk, ice, cookie layer. Guys, look at this. So graham crackers under here. We got, it's gooey. It's too warm. We got coconut, walnuts, chocolate chips, butterscotch chips that I would say have least melted. This is the bittersweet chocolate chips. Oh my gosh. Muscadine jelly. I've never heard of muscadine. Okay. It's good. Tastes like a cookie. It's good. It's really rich, really sweet. I don't think I like butterscotch chips. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, Eda Dad's likes ice as well? Okay. It's very nice. I don't think you get the right effect when it's warm because everything's just melted. There's no real chewiness. I think that the chocolate is overpowering, the bittersweet chocolate. I know. You're gonna eat me to get this. He's like crawling up my leg, and there's another one here. I like the coconut. I like condensed milk. I think it's going to be pretty fire when it comes out of the fridge and it's cold. Coconut condensed milk always goes well. You can't really, I think what gets missed is the walnuts. I'll do more walnuts, less chocolate. Oh lordy, that is sweet. I feel like I've got to repent for how sweet that is. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to bite into this bit because it's like all chocolate chips. I think I'm not going to eat that bit. Okay, let's revisit this in like 20, 30 minutes when it's cooler. I think there's more of a texture element when it's cooler. And I think it won't be as sweet because like when things warm up, they melt on your tongue and it spreads more on you around your mouth. You're stronger willed than I be? No, because I can see that sushi over there. I'm more of a savoury person. I do like sweet. I like baking sweet stuff, but I don't really like eating it as much. I'm a big sweet, salty person. Like when that comes out, I'm gonna dunk that bit, not dunk, but like spread some flaky salt over that. Ooh. If you want it to mollify, you can replace the butterscotch chips for caramelised white chocolate. Yeah, could do. MMM 7-layer bars. So good, you want to repent. That's it. I've been watching too much Yellowstone. It's not, I can't say southern, can I? Because it's not a southern accent. But the cowboys and all the God talk and the... For me, they're white. No, they're not in Wyoming. They're in... Where are they? Yellowstone. It's up... What's up there? Underneath the state of cheese. Not Dakota. Montana! Montana? Is Yellowstone in Montana? Montana? Oh God, I need to eat some sushi to get rid of all of that sweet in my mouth. Oh my goodness. Yum. Wow. Okay. Yellowstone is in Wyoming. And the show is in, because it's called Yellowstone, isn't it? It's in Wyoming. Okay. For some reason I thought it was. Is Montana near Wyoming? Let's do a geography test. Yellowstone is multiple states, mostly Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. So the TV show, the Dutton, that's in Montana? Or the park, not the show. Don't know about the show, okay? All right, let me Google it. Excuse me. Okay. Yellowstone Dutton Ranch. You can visit it? MT, Montana. I'm assuming. 125 Appaloosa Trail, Derby, MT, 59829. Paradise Valley in Park County, Montana. Yes. Cool. East of Bozeman, west of something else. Okay. Cool. Has anyone seen Yellowstone? You like it? We're not sure if we're going to continue after season 1. Toxic masculinity sometimes. The fighting and stuff. Don't know if it's for me. No, I didn't say toxic. That's a very bad term. But the old school, you anger me fight you. You know what I mean? Okay, jalapeno papa dip. Let's go. Nope. Okay, so Romeo. Okay, jalapeno popper dip. We're gonna create a recipe and let's just make it. Make a copy. I loved it. It's violent and really harsh, but it was a great show to watch. Season 4 to 5 threw me off my seat. Couldn't believe what I was seeing. Okay. So you think continue? You think it's good enough to continue? Okay. I want you to explain, okay, what is a key ingredient that we should include in the jalapeno popper dip? Is it cream cheese? Is it jalapenos? Is it red onion? What do you think? We're building this together. If you had jalapeno poppers, because they take, let's be honest, they take too long to make. They're fiddly and they're too easy to eat. So you want to find a way you can get the flavours into making something yummy. So we're going to start with some cream cheese, some jalapenos, fresh and pickled. My question is, do we go bacon in a jalapeno popper dip? Not going to be layered, mixed together. Thanks for making my redemption, Molly. Got to head to bed, excited for Monday. Thank you for being here. I'll post a photo in Discord. You'll be able to see what it's like and then check the VOD. Have a great night. Have a great last day of the week. Thank you, Iris. Iris said, I can see bacon as an addition. A lot of places serve poppers wrapped in bacon. Nice. So, pickled jalapenos, regular jalapenos, bacon. I'm going to go with red onion. Where I can find. Just get them. I'm conscious of doing too much, but this is probably a good recipe that you can do for a party. I've got some Mexican cheese here, which is just a mixture of Monterey Jack, medium cheddar, queso, quesadilla, and asadero cheese. Just cheddar would be fun. Cheddar and mozzarella. Excuse me. Jalapenos. I need cream cheese. So we're going to get some cream cheese. It's going to be the base of it. It's going to give that creamy texture. But then we want flavour coming through with a little bit of cheddar. This is probably something that could be going into a, would you guys call it a crock pot or slow cooker? We're going to do it in a tin, oh not a tin, we're going to do it in a saucepan. Add some garlic, because we need to build flavours. When you think of that, it's pretty simple flavoured. You know, chili, onion, cheese, jalapeno, so there's nothing really there of substance. We're going to add some extra vinegar because we're going to give it some acidity. So a vinegar-based hot sauce could be nice. Just give me these garlic cloves. A good trick with garlic is to get your cloves, break them, get your head, pull it, break it into cloves, put that in a little container, like that, remove all the rest of the stuff. I don't think I've ever had a popper. Oh my goodness. We're going to get you to have some poppers. They're so good. Or is that like, how are you with heat? You're like medium, right? Medium to mild? Sometimes the jalapenos can be spicy. Sometimes they can be mild. Hello. You can have that if you want. the beef carpaccio sushi.
Beef carpaccio.
Beef carpaccio.
Is it even beef carpaccio if you don't cook it with a flamethrower?
I did cook it with a flamethrower.
I know, that's what I was
It's a brewery is when it's toasted. Yeah. There you go.
But you didn't answer my question.
It could be. It's not. It's beef carpaccio sushi, but then it's a brewery if you hit it with the flamethrower.
That's when they add $20 to the price tag.
Yeah. Look at him.
Did you give him some?
No, he wants some. Yeah. The man, the myth, the blue-faced legend. Blue-faced? Love the combination of flavours, but I cannot have the level of heat. Sets off my gallbladder. I wonder if the dip could be done with mild green. Yeah. But the thing is, it's not very spicy, Iris, is that I find having more pickled jalapenos makes it spicier, but jalapenos on their own, like these ones, are pretty mild. But yeah, you could do definitely a mild green chili if you want. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, definitely. If you remove the seeds, the heat goes down too. Yep. Okay. So I think we're going to do this saucepan. Excuse me. Oh, just stuck in my throat. Yeah. Thank you. You know you can eat them all. You're just coming. He's eating one and then going back into his office and then coming out and eating more. Okay. So what we're going to do first, I'm going to use this as a chopping board. Okay. We better not. We'll leave that for our slice. I wonder, Exceed finds things like sweet, but he also does like sweet food. He's like me. He doesn't eat too much sweets, but it's really hard because I think he is sometimes more of a sweet tooth than I am. He will eat cakes and sundaes and brownies. He loves chocolate sundaes more than I will. Likes ice cream. So maybe he will like the slice. Okay. Knife. Here. Just an offcut. Okay, but half an onion chopped. Oh, sorry. Turn the music off with my ear. Okay. Did the music come back on? Okay. Like that. Fabulous. So half a red onion. I'm going to write that down. It's going to go in there. I'm going to do maybe, we'll start with 2 jalapenos. Like that. I'll go 2 big ones. You can always add, you can never take away, so be careful. We might do with some, I always find the fresh ones are never as strong as the pickled ones. And sometimes you get a jalapeno that's really, really mild, and then sometimes others that will like bite your face off. So to err on the side of caution, we can always add more seeds in or add more chilies, but we're going to do 2 unseeded or minimally seeded, you know? Okay, so like that. Fabulous. You don't have to wash your hands or kind of, still don't touch your eye, of course. Oh, I nearly slipped. Got my finger. There we go. That's going to go into there. And we're just going to slightly just warm these up, saute them off slightly, just to start to kind of cook the onion a little bit. We still want a bit of crunch with the onion and the jalapenos, but warm it up, then it will release some of the flavour from the jalapeno. And then we'll hit it with some minced garlic, because we will add the garlic in later. We don't want that to start to burn. I haven't got my knife sharpened. It costs about $80 to get them all done, and then the guy comes to my house, but I haven't initiated it. You're thinking, oh, they're not that blunt. A little bit of olive oil. So, 2 jalapenos. And diced 1 tablespoon olive oil. How long's it been? I think he came at the end of like mid-December. So 6 months? Yeah, 6 months? What is it? It's May, 5 months, 6 months? I mean, he's really lovely. But just kind of getting, it is good that he comes here. I was doing it for myself for a while, but it's just easier if someone does it. And I get a bit stressed that I do it properly. So I prefer when he does it. It's just, sometimes it's like, isn't it an expense that you need? Should you do it? Could you do it yourself? Save money? Yeah, they say 6 months is a good period between sharpening. Yeah, so it should be soonish. I'll get it done. Can't hold me accountable. Okay, and then our garlic, we're going to get 2 garlic cloves. Nice bigger ones, if we can. And so with these, what you want to do is I just take the ends off, and then you hold them between your thumb and forefinger. I would change my camera angle, but Chester is sitting right here and he is in the way of the pedal. Okay. Thumb and forefinger and wiggle like that. And then it just kind of breaks the skin so you can easily just peel it off yourself. Like that. Super easy. Ta-da. Off topic, I got some funny looking chips from Costco today. They're made of rice, sweet potato and beans. They look discs of Fruity Pebbles. Interesting. Post a photo. I'd love to see it. Where did I just put it? Oh, just there. Sitting on top. Just starting to hold the pedal sausage so he can get snacks, yeah. Are you holding my pedal sausage? He's sitting up. He sits up more straight and wags his tail. Hey, doll. Okay, I'm just going to wash these. One moment. And then get garlic press. Hey, big dog. Oh, I've got something in my throat, sorry. Can you sit? Can you sit? Good boy. I don't have any more. This is your favourite drawer, isn't it? Watch as I walk past. Watch this, he's hot on my tail. See? Can you give me, Paul? Good job. Do you use a wand, I don't know, to sharpen every fortnight yourself? Oh, no. I'll show you. Like that. Salt. One moment, I'll get it for you, Anne. Okay, so garlic in there. Crush, like that. And I just scrape off there, open it up, and scrape that as well. Cool. Fabulous. Okay, so I think I know what you're talking about when you talk about a wand. Is where did I put it? Like a honing steel. Oh goodness, one of these. Oh. Like that? Yeah. I don't do it enough. I should. You should remind me. What do you call this? A honing steel? I think that's what's called. Okay, turn that low. Hey Stace, buenos dias. How you going? We're gonna get some bacon. So we're gonna go with 3 to 4, we call them rashers, strips of bacon. I know you're keen for it. This is 110 grams. We call them rashers, yeah. Hey Google, why are they called rashers of bacon?
On the website etymonline.com, they say, in cookery, thin slice of bacon or ham, 1590s, a word of unknown origin. Perhaps from Middle English rash, to cut, variant of raise, to rub, scrape out, erase. However, early lexicographer John Minshew explained it in 1627 as a piece rashly or hastily roasted.
Okay. There you go. So bacon, onion, garlic, jalapenos in there. Cooking that off. Probably could have done the bacon a bit earlier. Excuse me, buddy. Go here. I'm just, excuse me, writing this down. 2 cloves garlic, minced. So we've got half a red onion diced, 2 jalapenos seeded and diced, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 2 garlic cloves minced, 110 grams of bacon or 4 rashers diced, and then we're going to add Philly cheese, regular cheese, and then see where we go from there. I think garlic, chili. Jalapeno poppers definitely need some type of vinegar, which we're going to get from the pickled jalapenos. But I'm thinking maybe hitting it with a little bit of... I don't know why I keep saying that this week. Hitting it. I'm going to hit it We're going to hit it with a little bit of vinegar. I've been watching too many cooking shows. Apple cider vinegar. Guys, we're going to hit it. Hit it with the vinegar. Okay. Here, we're going with some pepper. Say no to violence in the kitchen, right? Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Oh. It's a bit spicy. Woo! Oh my goodness. I thought it was just the pepper I put in there, but whew. Okay. A teaspoon of, oh my goodness, my nose. A teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Oh my God. Okay, cream cheese. Oh my God, I'm dying. Okay. Guys. I don't know if I should add some paprika. What do you think? What do you think, Chess? Paprika? Love paprika. Oh my goodness. Okay, 1 teaspoon vinegar. What's that called? Cream cheese. Cream cheese. 1/2 teaspoon paprika. We're kind of like cooking that down so it's nice and caramelized. And I know what I'm saying that it's spicy now, but when it adds the cream cheese and the cheese and the evaporated milk or cream or regular milk, you're going to, oh goodness, oh my goodness, it's going to be less sweet. Oh, sorry, less spicy. Okay, like that. Block of cream cheese, like that. I'm going to add 1/2 cup of milk. I think should be enough. Oh gosh. Oh, sorry, keep coughing. It's doing my head in. I'm just trying to find a measuring jug. This seems like a dangerous recipe. Evaporated milk would probably be better, but then you don't have. I don't want to have to open a whole can for evaporated milk. So 1/2 cup of regular milk is fine. This. And then 1/2 cup of cheese. So I'm going in with, I'm going in, guys. I'm jumping right in. A mixture of cheddar, mozzarella, and parmesan. Okay. My chat just refreshed. Okay. I know it won't look, especially with the paprika in there, it won't look like the nicest dip, but goddamn, it's going to be good. It's going to be so yum. Excuse me. Look at that. Oh my God. Okay, here's my little spoon. It's not completely mixed, but let's have a taste. Oh, it's good. I need some milk. My palate is still a bit hot, like burning. So I don't know if I can taste it completely. So depending how thick you want it, you might want to add some more milk. That is good. It's not jalapeno popper enough. I think it needs more vinegar. But I don't think apple cider vinegar is right. So I'm going to add some white vinegar. It feels weird to add milk and vinegar together. And then it needs a bit more salt. The bacon's good. The heat is good. Just had soy-soaked egg off my ramen. I've been wanting to try that. You want me to show you how to make it? Soy-soaked eggs. They're really easier than you think. Hold on, just need to blow my nose. All right. So last time we made this, I put breadcrumbs inside to kind of replicate the toasted breadcrumbs that go in a jalapeno popper, but it wasn't very good. I still think that maybe they have a place on top for serving, but I want to see what Exceed thinks first. We might do a little bit just as a side to see how they go. Excuse me. Only one time if you had to do... No, of course. This dip is really yummy. I'm just thinking if it needs something. It's nice. How would you serve jalapeno popper dip? Do you think corn chips, tortilla chips? What do you think? Oh my God, it's a bit spicy. I would say if you don't like heat, one jalapeno, your naan. Oh, that would be good, but I don't have any right now. Let's go into the back. Okay. So I have corn chips, and we got some tortillas. We can fry up some tortillas, and I need some panko just to go on top. I think I'm gonna try this out again. See how we go. What is this? This is one of the best things ever. It's a pickle jar. So you store it in your fridge. Hold on. You store it in your fridge like this. And then when you want to get some pickles or some jalapenos or something out, flip it up like that. And now you can pick it out with your fingers. Takes all the juice away. This is from Kmart. It's amazing. I love it. It's a bit, you know, it takes up a bit of room in the fridge, but it's really great. Works perfectly for movies. Do you eat pickles at movies? That's so interesting. And olives, yeah. We took your street corn dip to a birthday party the other night. Everyone loved it. Not sure if I told you that. No? You just have to hand out cards. This is from smellymakes.com. Stacey and Ify are the Molly ambassadors. Definitely love to try to make this one too. Yeah, so this is, it's work in progress. Got to see Run It by Exceed and Belgore, and we'll see how we go. Olives, text to speech changes it to movies. Nice. I didn't know you used text to speech to type in chat. There are other streamers, so they knew of you. Where did you go? That's very cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna get a little frappe. Is it this one? Yes. It's ask Stace. Don't take it from me, but I think it's pretty good. Molly was the talk of the party. Okay. Here we're just gonna add some breadcrumbs. Daku and Miss Fiji. Ah. Yeah. Nice. Because he Daku is Isa, not. Is ESO, right? ESO. ISO. Miss Fiji. I didn't know that was her name. That's so great. So I'm guessing you've got a lot of friends and met a lot of people in Melbourne now. Did you plan to live near them? So Stace and Ify made the big move to Melbourne recently. And such a big undertaking, especially with kids. I sent your ciabatta recipe to a friend who's looking for one, and he loved it. I told him to look around your website and leave a comment. Thank you, you guys. Goodness. I'm really wanting to grow the website as much as I can and keep providing you guys recipes, because that's what I love to do. And so it is so lovely that you guys have been sharing. We knew it would be not too far for them. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm just making some tortilla chips. So you basically take tortillas, corn tortillas, and just cut them in half, and then half again, and then half again. And you make little tortillas. This. So, like that. I was so excited to talk to him about your channels and your website. That's very sweet. That's unbelievably sweet. Okay. So I've just got a bit of butter and some panko breadcrumbs. You don't really need the butter, and I maybe added a bit too much. But we're just toasting the breadcrumbs to give them some colour and some crunch. And this is a nice textural element on the dip. Like that. You deserve all the talk of the town. Your food is so good. Well, You guys keep talking about it. Keep making it. Makes me very happy, and I'll keep making the recipes. Deal? I'll keep making them if you keep cooking them and talking about them. Deal. Hi. What are you doing? You guys, I don't think you can see. No. He just sits and wags his little tail. You're beautiful. You are beautiful. No, no, not really. Only if you go to even if you go to a Mexican restaurant, it's usually a queso, not often salsa. I think it's underappreciated in Australia how good chips and salsa, chip and dip is. Like a nice, like that salsa. Remember you taught me how to make? I'd never made a salsa before, and I haven't made one since. But I do really like it. Mexican is like exceeded my favorite, one of my favorite foods. So I definitely like to make it more. I don't know why I don't make more salsa. It's really nice, especially that one you taught me how to make. Maybe you have to teach me again. Rosalie, I think you need to teach me again. It was tomato, onion. What else? It was like easy, but I forget what was in it. Look how good they are. You just want it evenly coloured. I'm going to make you dizzy. So push and flick up. So if you want to flick something, push and then you want to push it and it will go up the edge and then you bring it back to you like this. It's kind of riding the wave up and then over. My friend makes a cream cheese based cheese dip. Oh, and I wish I could recreate it. It's so good with chips as well. Okay. Just these little chunky big bits. I think it's fun. Okay. Take this out. Okay, there. We're going to add some oil. What are we going to do? We're going to hit it with some oil, guys. Hit it with some oil. Okay. And while that's heating up, you just, little thing, just grab a little bit, just the edge, just chuck it in there. It sizzles already. It's already hot. Tomatoes, onion, garlic, coriander, cumin, salt, pepper, jalapenos. Yes, that's a good one. Okay. I don't know if I should have done olive oil, but we've done it now, so it's too late. And the pan is so small. Grab yourself some, what are they called? Paper towel. Get yourself some paper towel. And the best paper towel that I've found is Costco paper towel. It's bigger, it's better. It would work better if we had a bigger fry pan. I'll send the ingredients for the salsa. Maybe you can mollify it. Sounds good. Yeah, do that. This. It's like disintegrating. This plastic is just like breaking off. Oh, guacamole. Yes. And I make my favourite guacamole and I won't ever change. And even if it isn't proper guacamole, I don't care. I do my favourite guac and I think it's the best. Guac should be avocados, lots of salt and pepper, lime juice, a little bit of olive oil, and coriander or cilantro. Trust. This video, I was watching a Mexican lady once, and she made it with olive oil, and it works. As long as it has avocado and cilantro and red onion, I'm okay. Yes, red onion too, yep. I just want to do like this, but like with you guys, and you guys be able to come up and taste my food and do cooking classes like in person. I just want you guys to be here. Well, not necessarily in my house, but that would be easier. But I just want to be able to like be like, hey, Stace, come up or Kendall, come and taste this. Or what do you think needs improvement? What do we, you know, what do we think we should add here? Would that be fun? Like, for example, Mexican ingredients, which we love. So pleased to have so much selection now at Fruit and Veg Stops. Oh yeah, at the new location where you live, there's a lot more choice. And a lot of ingredients I couldn't find before. I love that. We did think about doing something. We were going to hire a kitchen out last year for PAX and do like cooking classes. But then we thought, it was to be too hard without like a sponsor. But like I think if like community, if we sold tickets to it, it might cost you $100 and that's what a normal cooking class does. But then you get to eat, we get to sit down, we get to eat together, and then you get like a goodie bag full of stuff. Like if we had sponsors, you could get like a goodie bag, and you go home. It's your dinner. It's an experience, and you get to hang out with the community. That's like if I had my dream, that's what I would be doing. I'd going around and doing that type of thing with community members and doing cooking classes. Sold. Okay. So these are crunchy. Yum. Yeah, I don't think I would do olive oil again. Just a bit bitter. Okay. So we need to start heating up this dip again. See, it's kind of gone solid. So when you're reheating it, you just want to add some bit more milk. Okay. Stream the cooking classes live would be cool, but probably difficult. It would be, but then it takes away from the people who have paid for the experience. I think like we could do like a private stream thing, so people could pay for tickets wherever they are in the world and watch. That would be cool, but that. I don't think it's spicy enough, or like jalapeno forward enough. So I'm going to add some jalapenos, pickled ones. Oh, he's good though. It kind of needs more vinegar. I think it's the big thing for me. Jalapeno poppers are vinegary. Spicy, creamy. You could do it virtually. I know I enjoyed cooking along with you live before. I do like that. We've done cook-alongs before, and people don't. We would have to be like a ticketed thing next time, because people don't. They say they're going to cook along, and they don't. Or I know the time zone's hard, so it would definitely be something that I'd be keen to do if it was people getting involved, and we could do like a private virtual cook-along. It would probably be something we would do off Twitch, and do maybe like a Teams call or a Zoom call or something like that. What do you think? Would you guys be interested in that? Like $20, even $10, and do a cook-along. Yeah? It'd be like Molly After Dark. Molly Unlocked. Oh. So I just don't know kind of consistency. I don't know if is that too thick? What do you think? Should be thinner. Maybe some juice from the pickled jalapenos. Yes, because that would be acidity and spice. Good one. That's a good idea. That is a really good idea. But the problem is, you can't get to it. Because when you... See if you do this. But just, like that, on the angle. There we go. It's good. It's a very good idea. I like that a lot. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, hello. You're a bit on the wonk. Okay. So then I think I don't know, this will be liked. So I'll just put it on a bit, like that. And then, looks like a big bowl of comfort. It's a little bit different compared to my my Mexican street corn dip. Like that has a lot of freshness and it's creamy, but it's fresh and crunchy. Whereas this is a little bit different, where it is all solely creamy. And what do you think? Like it's just heavier. What do you think? Will you guys try this? So it's got to go to the big dogs first, and then we'll get approval, and then we'll tweak it from there. So this is the second rendition, second version. Like I said, if you add more mozzarella, different cheeses, you can make it or even runnier. It is panko breadcrumbs, like and butter. Bacony, creamy. I don't know if I'm adding some sour cream, but the recipe's in the Molly Test kitchen. Okay, so we've got to figure out what we added. Oh, it's heavy. So I'd love you guys to test it. Paprika, 2+ teaspoons of 1 teaspoon of vinegar, 1 teaspoon pickled jalapeno juice. So we've got half a red onion, 2 jalapenos, chopped and de-seeded, 4 to 5 pickled jalapenos chopped, a tablespoon of olive oil, 2 cloves of garlic, 110 grams of bacon or 4 rashers of bacon diced, teaspoon of vinegar, teaspoon of pickled jalapeno juice, 225 grams or a block of cream cheese, half a cup cheese, grated, mix of cheddar, mozz, cheddar and mozz, and then anything else I added? Oh, milk, half a cup of milk, half a cup plus of milk. Yeah, that's it. And then panko, breadcrumbs, toasted, question mark. Okay, let's go corn chip. Yeah, you need to like put this in like a slow cooker or something like to keep it warm and so it doesn't harden. Teaspoon of salt. Salt and pepper. Yum. It's good. I think it's good. I feel like it's good. I don't know how. I'm gonna let it sit and see if it's great. My tongue's a bit burnt. And because you're tasting all the time, you kind of can't. You want to taste it on like an empty palate. You know what I mean? Like a clean palate. Okay. So in the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to shape this dough. This is dough that I put together yesterday. I've bulk fermented it overnight in the fridge. We're going to shape it so I can bake it tomorrow. You won't believe what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to Pilates and Prosecco. I'm not drinking. I'm not going to have the Prosecco anyway, but we're doing, it's like a gym kind of get together. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. Let's go Pilates. So Thursdays I do a gym session, like a semi-private with a trainer, and then I do yoga after. And then I got a little pamper sesh yesterday. and went to the beauty school, and I got a 1-hour massage and a facial. It's kind of like my little spoiling myself before Monday. All right, looks good. And then today, I've got Pilates, but I'm so sore from yesterday. How is Pilates going, Margot, for you? You still loving it? Anyone do any Pilates or yoga or workout? Great, yeah? Okay, just using rice flour. So rice flour is really good when making bread because it helps the bread not stick, but it isn't as readily absorbed into the bread. So it's great for dusting your bannetons and things with. So I just put it in a little shaker like this. Chess. Fitness and boxing. Oh, how's that go on your Switch? Okay, just dust the bottom so it doesn't stick. Pick your bread up. Bloop. Fantastic. So this is 40% rye. No. 10% rye. No, 20% rye. 20% rye. So there was 400 grams of bread flour and 100 grams of 100 grams of rye flour. So then that would make 20%. That is the physio the same. I do ball work daily. Yeah, fantastic. You're getting a lot of your strength back, Scaffy's wife. Okay. It's a bit sticky. Hey, why are you sticking? So, like that. Just want to put it in this place here. Okay. So we're just trying to shape that. Put it in there. Grab this, shake down the sides. And then we're going to pop that in the fridge. Okay? And they'll be ready to bake tomorrow. It's a little bit... It's okay. It's okay. Slow, very slowly. That's good. You know what? I was watching Yellowstone last night, and there's a bit where there's a girl, she's doing rehab, and it said long journeys are taken with small steps. No, what is it? Long journeys or big journeys start with small steps. I thought that was really good. Oh my God, that's a neat idea for dusting bread. Yes! You just pick these up from, I think, Kitchen Warehouse or something. And then all I do is make sure it's coated nicely with flour. And then one of these. Cover it. Make sure it's got some room so it doesn't touch. And into the fridge. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. For those who weren't here, do you want to see the apple pie from last stream? There's no more jiggling. We made a clear apple pie on the last stream, and when I took it out, it didn't have too long to refrigerate, so it was a bit jiggly. And now it's been 2 days in the fridge. I'll probably take it all to my brother's. This it's very set. It's a bit hard to see with the light, with the camera, but see, it's pretty clear. Isn't it amazing? That's different from an American apple pie. Yeah, so it's a clear apple pie. It is very different. Eating it with cream is actually quite nice. But it's apple jelly. And we added so it was apple juice, citric acid. But it's so solid that if I did this, look, if I did that, it's so solid that is dry. Like, it just comes out completely clean. Look at that. So you could just pull it off the whole pie and reuse the pie tin. But now this is set. It doesn't taste as good, honestly. When things are set with jelly, with gelatin, the flavour molecules aren't transported around your tongue as well as when it's like soft or when it's liquid. So it doesn't taste as good. The taste isn't as pronounced and as strong. So you have to kind of chew on it and get your saliva to break down, to kind of like soften or melt it in your mouth, because it doesn't taste that much. It's actually very different from when we cut it last time, how it was semi-solid. It's got like minimal flavour now. Less sour. Less even apple flavour. You get a bit of sweetness. But yeah, not very good. Unfortunate, but it's funny how things, it's interesting to learn how flavours and things are affected and how our taste buds are affected by the texture of food. All right, let's go 7-layer bar. Now they've been refrigerating. It's basically, I wouldn't say it's cold, it's room temperature now, but it's solidified. You ready? That's the cut we did before. I think we can do better. Ooh. You can see when I cut open and pressed, it was like gooey chocolate. I think maybe longer in the fridge would help that. I might even take this to the gym. Oh, I think I'm preferring the milk chocolate, the bars. Yeah, it has solidified more than I was expecting. That's good. Okay. Yeah, baby. That is milk chocolate. And this is dark chocolate. The dark chocolate, even though they're chocolate chips, they're still quite soft. Look at that. What are you, team milk or dark? It's crumblier. It's keeping its shape compared to before it was really gooey. Okay. It's pretty good. I'm in my milk chocolate era. Me too. Still crumbly. I used to be a dark chocolate snob. Hold on, the dogs are locked in. I think, my opinion, I would leave out the butterscotch chips and I would add milk chocolate. That's my version. Milk chocolate, no butterscotch. I think the butterscotch is too strong. More nuts. So sweet. Holy dooly, it's so sweet. Thank you, Beware. Great redemption. I think I'll take it to either Pilates or my family Mother's Day brunch, lunch, breakfast, whatever we're doing, and share it with them because Exceed and I will not eat it. Or we'll have like maybe a piece with coffee or something, but we won't eat much of it. It's very cool making things that are new and things I've never made before. Okay, so DOTD. Are you beef carpaccio sushi? Are you jalapeno popper dip? Or are you dip slice? 7-layer slice, magic slice. Beef carpaccio sushi, jalapeno popper dip. Jalapeno popper dip. Roselli for the dip, Martin for the dip. Sita, do you like the dip as well? The cheese dip? Cheese always wins. I'm going to be saying, I'm honestly this, obviously, it's my favourite. But that's really good. Yeah, I would go this. 1, 2, 3. What do you think? And did you like my tip of using the cookie scoop? I think it turned out really well. It's a close between dip and sushi, but I got a dip. Wow, okay. Okay. Very cool, very cool. What's the matter with you? Sushi, Iris and Antamina, okay. Come to my side, come to my team. Yum. So, if I was to release a recipe, which would you prefer first? Sushi or jalapeno popper dip? Can't even talk. Yum. Okay. Sushi dip slice. Okay. You like me then? Sushi dip slice. All right. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. It's a good day of good food. Great redemption. I loved it. Jalapeno dip. Belga's going to be happy because I'm taking the jalapeno popper dip. I'm taking the leftover. I showed you guys these. We've only had one. True to word, we only had one each. We decided we don't like them, so we're going to take them to my brother. Bounty is like, for North Americans, or for those people out of Australia, Bounty is chocolate and coconut. It's like an Almond Joy, basically. And then Mars Bar is like an American Milky Way. But these are terrible. They kind of look like third-party knockoffs. Excuse me, I've got hiccups now. Third-party knockoffs. They're really bad. So Belga will try and eat them. And he'll get the jalapeno popper dip and some of this. And the apple pie. He'll be getting a lot of food. He's looking after my mum's house while my mum is away camping. They're all caravanning for the next few months. So he needs some food. I'm just being a nice sister, getting rid of my leftovers. Okay. So next stream is my birthday. So we're going to do some of my favourite things. Make donuts, lab, naan bread, and shengjing bao, which are like pan-fried dumplings. They are yummy for my tummy. So 13th of May, we'll be in 2 days and 20 hours, 20 minutes. Be there. It's going to be fun. We're just going to be cooking. And birthday stream. Yeah, it's going to be good. And I hope you have a great weekend. We're going to send you off over to Jonathan Ong, our lovely friend John. Very, very talented musician. Just what he does with his pianos and you should ask him about his cat piano. He's such a lovely human. And I love music streams, and I know you guys do too. So copy and paste the red call message. Hit this. Oh, it's here now, see? Do you want to try the dip? We got live quick review. Copy and paste, raid with me. I love when you guys copy and paste it and raid. And I see you in chat. And we'll say hello to John. Take care, brush your hair. Be good to yourself and those around you. Thank you to Liz for the $40 tip and the redemption today. Appreciate you.
Oh, delicious!
Delicious. He loves the jalapeno pepper dip. Woo-hoo! Good feedback. And then try a bite of this. Quick, taste a bite of that.
Oh, delicious!
Do you like it? Do you really?
It's very sweet.
It's very sweet. See you guys. Love you. Bye.